Let's look at differences in obesity and lipedema based on lymphoscintigraphy. This study is entitled Lymphoscintigraphic Alterations in Lower Limbs in Women with Lipedema in Comparison to Women with Overweight Obesity. It was performed by Chachaj A in the Frontiers of Physiology in April of 2023. We know that lipedema is a bilateral enlargement of the legs due to diseased, abnormal depositions of subcutaneous fat. Obesity is a medical condition defined as excessive body fat and a BMI over 25. This study compared a total of 82 women, 51 with a diagnosis of lipedema and 31 with obesity. No woman had clinical signs of lymphedema, and all underwent measurements with lymphoscintigraphy and bioelectrical impedance analysis. Lymphoscintigraphy results were evaluated by 2 independent physicians and were assessed into 3 groups. 1. Minor alterations in test results. 2. Moderate alterations. And 3. Severe alterations in lymphoscintigraphy results. Normal test results were only seen in 17% of the lipedema group and in 3.2% of the obesity group. Minor alterations were noted in the majority of both groups, 76% of the lipedema group and 93% of the obese group, with collateral vessels being the most common sign in both groups. Moderate alterations were observed in 37% of the lipedema group and 51% of the obese group, and dermal backflow was noted in 6% of the lipedema group and 9.7% of the obese group. There were no severe alterations in either group. There was a noted trend of abnormalities on lymphoscintigraphy and stage of lymphedema, but it was too small to be indicated as a statistically significant result. Lymphoscintigraphic alterations were similar between the groups and were present in the majority of women, with minor alterations being the most common. The alterations in the study indicate an overload of the lymphatic system rather than an insufficiency. And clinically, both lipedema and obesity may progress to secondary lymphedema, but lymphoscintigraphy is not to be a diagnostic tool that would distinguish lipedema from obesity. From my perspective, it was interesting to find that both groups are showing signs of early lymphatic changes. It's very important to make sure that you talk with your own medical team to determine what imaging might be right for you in order to make a diagnosis of obesity versus lipedema versus lymphedema. My name is Lisa Berman Sylvestri. I'm a physical therapist and a certified lymphedema therapist, and my goal is to make us all live smart.